A little while ago, I asked viewers to submit build ideas for a video, and it turned out great. It's the most popular video on this channel, and it was a blast to make. That was 3.5 months ago. So I'm doing it again. I took suggestions from my Discord and from the comments in the last video for 3 new build ideas to make in this video. And who knows, maybe I'll do another one of these in like a quarter of a year again. So leave some more builds in the comments if you'd like to, or in the community Discord. Alright, our first idea comes from Serpent Builds, who says, "Can you build a lighthouse with a cozy shack?" I have this great spot with a view of the ocean. I think it's perfect for a lighthouse, and I've got a little gradient here I'm gonna try to use. Anyway, let's get going. We start just by making a cylinder. Might be cool actually, hold on. If I put it down here amongst the rougher terrain, which I don't know why they would build it here in like practicality sense, but it looks cool. So whatever, that's really what. Top section right here might be a little bit too tall. I didn't really measure anything, I kind of just eyeballed it, if I'm honest. I've just come back to this after like a couple days, and I realized the transition between these layers is kind of weird, so I want to make it better. I'm not actually totally sure how to do that, but we'll figure it out. Okay, I think that looks a little better. That's kind of cool. I should do this roof. God, the gradients are so cool. Shout out gradients. Wonder if this would look better with this. There's kind of a lot of stone going on there. I'm thinking maybe this is the play. And then I can also kind of put more like detail in there, I think. What do I do here? I kind of wish I had that diagonal fences mod. I probably could make that happen, huh? Now that's sick. And then I want to do something down here. It looks like, just based off these images, like Google images of lighthouses that I'm looking at, there's like usually some stuff going on down there. Maybe hit something along these lines? That's pretty cool. Makes it kind of haunted looking, but is that really so bad? It adds some visual interest, but it's not really creating too much light. I do have a class that I have to be at in approximately 8 minutes, but it's online, so that gives me 7 minutes to finish off this lighthouse. That's kind of cool. Integrates with the ground a little better now. I do need to fix this gradient a little bit. I think it might be kind of cool. This wasn't part of the original prompt, but I think it might be kind of cool if I do like a staircase down and then a pier or a dock right around here. Not sure how crazy I want to go with that, but we'll see. Alright, we got a little dock, lightly decorated. We have a precarious stairway, goes all the way up here. And then this wasn't even in the prompt from the person's comment, but I think it would be a nice addition. And then now we're going to actually do the cozy shack that was part of the comment. Alright, now how big do I want this shack to be? I think it's not too tiny. I also kind of want it to be like attached to this, so you would like go in the shack and then make your way up. You know what I'm saying? I think I want shallow roofs on this so I can afford to put not very much space here in between set of roofs, I think. I think that's a decent shape. Now I need to figure out how to color this thing. I want it to stand out from this a little bit. Like I don't want to just do an extension of these colors, but I also want to make it make sense with these. Maybe I'll just try to do this color palette, but leaning darker or lighter. I think that works. Divers Cliff. And this leads to the old forest, of course. That was some color variation. That's kind of a nice little signpost, actually. I think that's this build done. Alright, next up we have an idea that I'm actually very excited about. This comes from Cat's Very Epic. From my last video like this, they want a cozy cat cafe. And I don't know why, but this seems like the right biome for it. Maybe it's just like the cozy fall vibes. That makes sense for cats for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, it's gonna be great. I've got something that resembles a cat tree going on. We're getting somewhere. I'm gonna do... This one's gonna be like just a platform. I've acquired a shape. Now, how the hell do I detail this? I want to add a bunch of foliage. I think that will help. This is certainly going to be a little bit more unorthodox than my usual builds, I think. But actually, it might be kind of cool. Alright, so I have this, but it is supposed to be a cat cafe specifically. So now I have to do the cafe part. Also, I just had another idea. Alright, time for the cafe part. I'm gonna bring out some moss carpets. I've got tables. Cats love to stand on tables, so... Maybe I'll put like a big... This is kind of empty. I want to put like something. Maybe I'll do like a sign that comes off. Oh, actually, I could do a little dangly toy thing. Incredible. Yeah, sure, whatever. That's kind of fun. It's whimsical. That's for certain. I gotta do something down here. A couple of carpets. Oh, there's a child. Oh my god, there's 4 children? Jesus Christ, that's alright. Can I get you to stand right there? Hello. You're like in the chair. Oh, okay. Perfect. Let me get one on this table. Perfect. Get some candles going on. There's a nice natural light. Oh, this is actually like mad cozy. I'm gonna put someone here because this seems like a place they would be. And I'll put someone on this wall. This is looking pretty good. Incredible. Just what I was hoping for. Alright, for our last build, suggestion comes from Luminosity from the last video. It says, how about a treehouse for the next vid? And I'm down for a treehouse. That seems like a good idea. I found this crazy spot, and I think it would be cool if I just put like a massive tree here. It's gonna be great. Forget the house part of this for now. I need to build a tree. How do I do that? I've had an idea. I'm gonna make it a lot more curvy. Like I'm trying to go like, something like that. Make that be more whimsical. Good for putting a house inside of. I think this might need to be larger. I fear it does. Obviously not much detail going on right now. It's kind of just one block, but that's alright. I just want to get a shape first. Believe it or not, I don't have a whole lot of experience making custom trees. And last time, we did this build, which I really liked, and these trees are cool, but there's no leaves, so I didn't get any practice with that. So we'll see what happens. I am realizing that all the trees around here are like evergreens, so it doesn't make much sense to put a deciduous tree here, but I don't know. Maybe that'd be cool anyway. And also, I don't know how to put a treehouse in like a pine tree, so not gonna bother. Everyone's just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, this is a thing. I've just made like a tentacle. Try to get some more branches in here so we have something to build the treehouse on. I'm gonna just lop off this top part, honestly. Okay, it's looking a little better. A little bit of detail in there now, looks nice. I think it would probably be better to just do the house first, because then I can just build the leaves around it, try to make it look natural from there. I think that'd be easier. Okay, where can I put a treehouse? Because I was thinking, I built this in mind to like make a platform, put a treehouse kind of in there, and also I can do hanging things. Got a little house going on here. House part of the treehouse. Not quite done, but there's something here. Looks nice. I think I'll do a hanging bit on this branch. Cool. I want to put some of these around in here. I think that would be pretty sick, actually. I do believe that is this build done. Very whimsical indeed. Alright, well that's going to be it for this video. Had a lot of fun actually. A lot of unique build ideas this time. As always, if you want to leave more ideas in the comments or in the Discord, then feel free to. And maybe I'll feature it in the next one of these videos. I guess that's all from me. Have a good one.